Hello there! This is Jen from Altenew, and I'm so thrilled to introduce you to our 10th anniversary April release. This milestone is a big one for us, and we are so excited to be here. Everything that we've done over the last 10 years has been for the crafting community, and everything that the crafting community has done for us has helped us to get here. We are so fortunate and so thankful to all of our fans, our customers, our teammates, our designers, guests, everybody who's been with us along the way. This release is all about timeless elegance, which is perfect for Altenew because our company name, Altenew, meaning old and new, is all about bringing timeless concepts to the modern world in a fresh and unique way. We also wanted to use some of our exclusive to Altenew design concepts, such as our one-go designs, our exclusive keyhole designs for alignment on dies. We also have a set that's all about using the stamp wheel. And lastly, we have a die that is for our gem sparkles. Now, of course, you can use these products however you wish, and we have a lot more goodies in store for you. I'm going to let Lydia go ahead and show those to you now.
Hello there everyone, and welcome to our April 2024 full reveal video. So first up we have our Build a Garden, and this is the Build a Garden Morning Glory. So in this you are going to get a 4x6 stamp set which has a huge floral image as well as a number of different sentiments. Within the packaging we do have the layering guide which works with the stamp set and also the simple colouring stencil to kind of colour that image in. As well as that, we also have the die set included, and this is going to cut out that large image that we have from the set and also a few of the larger sentiments. As well as that, we do have the simple colouring stencil set. In this one, you are going to be able to colour in that beautiful floral image that we have from the stamp set, and you're also going to be able to create a fence as well, so that's kind of an added extra on this one. As well as that, we do have the mini blending tool included, and you're going to be able to use that to colour in your beautiful images. Next up, we have our Crafty flower, and this is the Crafty flower Anemone Blue Poppy. So in here we have two beautiful blooms, and we also have a number of different kind of leaves in here as well. So you can create some beautiful designs with this. The flowers themselves are really quite large, so they're not going to get lost on any project that you choose to use them on. On the back of the packaging, we do have the layering guide, so you can quickly and easily pop these together. Next up, we have Craft Your Life Project Kit Rustic Charm. This one is very different and very, very usable. So in here we have a number of different images on the 6x8 stamp set, as well as a lot of different sentiments. Within the packaging, we do have the layering guide for all of the elements within the kit. So that goes for the 3D embossing folder and the stamp set, which also coordinates with the simple colouring stencil. So as well as the 6x8 stamp set, you're also going to get the simple colouring stencil set. So in here we have 5 6x6 stencils which are going to colour in the images that we have on the stamp set, as well as the 3D embossing folder images as well. So as well as that, we also have the die set, and this is going to cut around the 3D embossing folder, the 2 branches that we have on the stamp set, the 2 little birds, and also that flower cluster as well. Last but not least, in the kit we also have a 3D embossing folder. This is so cool. We have this fabulous kind of wooden fence on here that you're going to be able to use with this kit and also with other kind of things that you have in your stash already. Next up, we have the Mini Delight Light My World. This is so clever. So on the stamp set, which is 3x4 inches, we have this beautiful little floral cluster, as well as a number of different sentiments that'll work for both the die and the stamp set. And within the die set, we have this little kind of bulb in here that you can use to create a vase for those flowers, or you can use this on its own. Lots of ways to use it, all together or separately. Next up, we have our dynamic duo, and this is the modern Dahlia bunch. This is so cool. It's got a very different look about this one. It looks like some fabric. So in the stencil set, we have 2 different stencils, which are 6x6, and they're going to create this floral cluster. You can see the 3 flowers, and that's what that's going to do. With the stamp set, we have all of the leaves on here and also a sentiment. So you're going to be able to use these to add within the kind of stenciled images to give that really cool modern look. As well as that, we also have an add-on die set, which is going to cut around those large floral images, as well as the sentiment from the stamp set. So here is our anniversary stamp for 2024, and this is the Bouquet of Poppies. So this is an 8x11 stamp set, and you can see that we have these beautiful large poppy images as well as beautiful sentiments around there. The sentiments can be used on the front of cards as well as on the center of them, so you really have a great use of the sentiments on here. Within the packaging, you do get lots of inspiration on how to use this huge stamp set. As well as that, we do have the die available, and this is going to cut around the smaller images from the stamp set. And when I say smaller, they're still really large. They just don't cut out that really huge bouquet that we have on the stamp set. As well as that, we also have the simple coloring stencil set available too. Now in here we have 8 stencils, and each of these are 7x7. So these are larger than our usual stencils, but we decided to make them this size because it was easier to line up the images that we have on that large stamp set. So that's why they're a little bit bigger than you would normally get them. Within the packaging, we do have the layering guide on how to line these stencils up with all of the images from the stamp set. We are sure you're going to love using this one year on year. Next up, we have Whimsical Wreath Builder. Now this 6x8 stamp set was made to work perfectly with the stamp wheel. So if you love using your stamp wheel to create wreaths, we are sure you're going to love adding this to your collection and playing with it. Within the packaging, we do have a layering guide on how to use all of the various elements in here with your stamp wheel to create the perfect wreaths. As well as the stamp set, we also have the die set available, and in here it's going to cut out all of the kind of singular images that you can see on the stamp set, as well as those circular sentiments. In the same style as the Whimsical Wreath Builder stamp set, we also have a 3D embossing folder, and this is the Whimsical Wreath. So it has lots of the same images that you have on the stamp set, but it has them arranged perfectly within a 6x6 beautiful background image. Next up, we have One Go words and banners. Now we do have sets like this one, but this one is smaller. So this is a 3x4 stamp set, and you can see that all of the sentiments on here are arranged on the same kind of stamped image. So this means that you're just going to be able to stamp this once, and it's going to give you all of those sentiments in one go. As well as that, we also have the coordinating die available, and that again is all in one piece. So this is going to cut out all of the stamped sentiments in one go. Next up, we have a layering die set for you, and this is the Pink Star Tulip. This is so pretty, and it is also quite large. So if you do love your larger sized layering dies and you love your floral images, this may be one that you want to play with. We do also have the layering guide on the back, so you can quickly and easily pop this together. And as we have a layering die here, this does have our keyhole system, so that's really going to make it easy to pop this together. Next up, we have Timeless Greetings 2. If you loved our Timeless Greetings 1, you are going to love to add this one to your collection too. You can see that we have a number of huge sentiments on here, and we also have the shadow as well, so you can layer these up to create your own kind of look when you do that. These are not going to get lost on any project you use them on. Next up, we have the sparkled frame die. Now this is very pretty. This is a large die which is going to give you that beautiful ornate frame, but you can see that we have these kind of indented circles around the outside. Now these are sized perfectly to work with your gem sparkles, so you can give it a sparkly shine. Next up, we have Blooming Motifs. So this is a collection of a 3D embossing folder that you can see here. This is 6x6, and this is going to add a beautiful design into whichever cardstock that you choose to emboss it into. As well as that, we do have the simple coloring stencil as well. So this works perfectly with the embossing folder to add color to the design. We do have 3 6x6 stencils in here, and they have various parts of the design. Inside the packaging, you can see that we do have the layering guide. On this one, to kind of cut down on the number of stencils, you will need to kind of flip these once you have colored in one side, but that means that it has cut down on the price point of this one. Along the same lines as the 3D embossing folder, we have the Embellished Flora Die Set. Now this is very pretty. So this has taken one of the elements of the 3D embossing folder and then created a layering die image. You can see on the back we do have the layering guide for this. We also have the keyhole system on this die to make it really easy. Next up, we have a layering background set, and this is the very pretty Floral Radiance. So this one, we do have 4 stencils, each of which are 6x6. So you're going to be able to kind of pop these together really easily to create this beautiful background that you can see here. Within the packaging, we do have the layering guide to show you just how easy it is to pop this together to create your own beautiful backgrounds. Next up, we have a fabulous background press plate, and this is the Baroque Elegance. You can see that we have this gorgeous kind of solid design on here that you can use on your better press systems. Remember, you can also use this for hot foiling, so imagine these foiled too. Next up, we have another press plate, but this one is our celebration sentiments, and in here we have a number of different sentiments that you can again use on your better press system. You can also use this hot foiling as well. So if you love to hot foil sentiments, these hot foil perfectly. Even with those tiny little words that you have there, you can get these foiled perfectly. Next up, we have a fabulous hot foil plate for you. This is a beautiful background, and this is the Petal Harmony. In here, we have a beautiful little 4 petaled flowers, as well as a number of different dots in there. You can use this for many different backgrounds, and it will work for all occasions. Next up, we have a fabulous new set of blending brushes to share with you. These are our micro blending brush set. So in here we have 2 different brush sizes. We have 7mm and 10mm, and you have 2 of each. They have very short, densely packed bristles, and they are bright white. So you can see exactly the color that you are using on your project. These are great for adding in really tiny details onto your stenciled images and adding various effects. Next up, we have a perfect companion for the stamp wheel. These are the SlimGrip sticky mats, and these are made perfectly to use with whatever cling stamps or rubber stamps that you have in your collection with the stamp wheel. What you're going to need to do is remove the ultra sticky mat out of the stamp wheel and then pop this into place, and then you're going to be able to use your thicker stamps with your stamp wheel with ease. Next up, we have some fabulous new colors for our gem sparkles. If you're a lover of gray tones, this may be one for you. These are beautiful smoky quartz collection that we have there. If you do love your cool blues, this may be one that you want to grab. This is the Deep Sea Sapphire collection. You can see all those beautiful tones there that sparkle in the light. And last but not least, we have the Red Jasper, a very earthy, reddy brown tone for those ones. We are also having some new colors for our enamel dots in this collection too. This is the Woodland Escape, so you can see that we have those beautiful earthy brown tones there. And then we also have the Sugar Plums collection. These are a mix of beautiful dusky purples that we are sure that you're going to love to use on all of your projects. Here is just a sneak peek of the projects made by our designers and guest designers with the products from this release. We really do hope that you spotted something in here that inspires you and makes you want to create something beautiful. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and we'll see you again really, really soon. Bye-bye.
Hey there, Lydia here. I really do hope that you've just enjoyed the video. If so, please subscribe to the Altenew YouTube channel. Also, turn on the notification bell so you can get your daily dose of crafty techniques and tutorials just like this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.